My name is Heidi Shey. I'm a principal analyst here at Forrester, and I primarily cover data security within my research. I have been here for 19 years. I started in 2006. Going into college, I had no idea. I thought I would major in chemistry. I ended up coming out on the other end with a double major in economics and studio art. And I did my thesis in art as well. At the time, I had no idea what Analyst did. I was familiar with the firm because at a prior internship, I was doing research, and Forrester was one of the key sources that just kept coming up again and again. And so I thought, why not go to the source and be a part of the company that produces this information and insight? I think the more things change, I find that the more they remain the same. So for years and years, I have been talking to our clients about topics like data classification, understanding your sensitive data. And the underlying need for that is, it's still there. How we approach the issue, how we think about supporting technologies. That's the part that's been exciting to see change over the years, especially now when we're thinking about trying to use AI that elevates it to a whole other level. There's a lot to it. I mean, I love to write, so that is hands down one of the key things. But I think it's more so what goes on behind the scenes before you even get to writing. So talking to clients is huge. Asking questions, forming the right questions to ask people. And I think at the core of the role, it's about learning. So I am constantly learning. I love that part of the job, as well as recognizing that a key part of it is also how do I then figure out how to best communicate what I've learned and shared with our clients to help them move forward. You see the impact that the guidance, the advice has, especially when it comes back around, you have that conversation, you get the feedback on that. It's the feedback loop, like we've implemented this, or we have done this as a part of our strategy, or we've taken this approach going forward, and this was the result. And being able to hear that and see that it brought about a positive benefit is very rewarding. From the studio art perspective, it was the experience of the weekly critiques with the class, with the professor. You're putting your work out there, getting reactions, getting conflicting reactions sometimes, but it's a discussion. It's also an eye-opening experience when you realize what you're trying to communicate and get across. Maybe it's not getting across as effectively as you thought. So I feel like that has been very valuable in applying to this analyst role as well, where I've got an idea, I've got a hypothesis, I've got something that I've put together, I'm putting it in front of my peers. We do these things called big things. You get a bunch of analysts together, you're noodling over an idea together, you're getting feedback, you're getting questions, and that to me is very reminiscent of that whole critique experience, because ultimately we're trying to make that final product better, to make it clear and communicate what we're trying to say in a way that's going to help somebody